Good morning students. Welcoming to the next video class children. How are you all? Good. I hope all are fine. Okay. Today I am going to tell one important information children. Coming Saturday, I mean 22/5/2021. Okay. So this Saturday afternoon session 3 o'clock, 3 to 3:30 or 3:40, that range, inner Botany regarding online interactive section. You know, already you got it the timetable. Please, soul should come and attend that Google interactive section. Okay. So that time I am going to tell that is some important information regarding your syllabus and mark patterns, and also we have completed in the general topic that regarding you have that any doubts means you ask me, clarify that doubts, clear? Then if you need means I will give some notes regarding, okay, we had completed in that is the basic, that one is we use for our 11th standard syllabus regarding that related to that 11th standard syllabus. Okay, so that's why if you ask means I'll give some notes also. Okay, so that's why you have keep that one notebook with pen or pencil, whatever it is. Clear children? Please, I am requesting you, don't forget, try to attend that Google interactive session. Clear children? Yes. Okay, come back to this video class. Last class we had completed one topic. Do you remember that? Yes, very good. What's the topic? Good. Flower, isn't it? Flower. So there first we had learnt what are the parts of the flower. Do you remember that? Can you able to say? Say yes or no children? Yes, good, very good. Tell me. Bracteole, pedicel. Yes, good. Continue to tell. Calyx, corolla. Very good. Thalamus region, isn't it? Thalamus region. Thalamus, other names also we learn. What is that? Very good. You listen, just to watch this video, you can answer. What is that? Two other names for thalamus. Torus and receptacle. Okay? Torus and receptacle. Very good children. The next. Good. Adrecium, gynoecium. Clear? So these all the parts are the essential parts of the flower. Clear? Yes. Already you know that definition. If you want to know or if you want to learn this definition clearly means we are going to meet this interactive section now. So that time I am giving this definition of this each terms. Understood? Say yes or no? Yes. Good. Are you clear? Yes. Good. Then so there we learn about that is the good. The whorls, isn't it? I mean, so that's the two type of this flowers. I mean, the two type of the whorl is present in the flowers. Clear? One is essential whorl and another one is non-essential whorl. So, just I am going to ask that one question. What are the whorls comes under non-essential whorl, children? What are the whorls or comes under non-essential whorl? Very good children. Calyx and corolla. Essential whorl, andrecium and gynoecium. Clear? Yes, very good. So these are the things we had completed in the last class. Clear? Then flower symmetry. Do you remember that flower symmetry? We had learned this three types of this symmetry. Now, what are the three types? Just you tell the names alone, children. Very good. What are the three? Good, very good. Actinomorphic, zygomorphic and asymmetric. Clear? Yes, good, very good. So these are the floral symmetry. Then also we had completed that's a plant sex and flower sex. Clear, children? So these all the text, these all the terms very important for our syllabus regarding taxonomy. Clear, children? So that's a taxonomy time. I am once again just ask this term, children, so that you should tell this answer. Okay, don't forget, please keep it in your mind, little bit of the terms names alone. Understood? Are you clear? Say yes or no? Okay, then we are moving to, that is today's topic, children. Already I said the flower means, so their presence in two words. One is accessory word and another one is non-essential word. Isn't it? Essential word. Yes. So here, first this class, today's class, we are going to learn about this is the accessory organ. Already you know that accessory organs means, so there comes under two type of this accessory organ or accessory words. One is calyx and another one is corolla. Clear? So today's class, just we are going to learn about, that's a small topic, calyx regarding. Okay? What about that is the duration of this calyx and what is the shape of the calyx and what is the fusion is there in the calyx. Okay? So different type of the flowers. What is the nature of this? What is the arrangement of the calyx is there? That's the things only we are going to move to learn this class. Understood, children? Yes, very good. So all of you listen carefully. Okay. But first of all, so here the arrangement of the words. So this arrangement of the words means just they are representing in a calyx and corolla. Sepal and petal. And perianth, that's the individual unit is we are called as the name is known as tepal. Clear, children? So first we are going to learn about that is the calyx part alone, but this arrangement of the words means they are considering in these three things. One is sepal, petal and tepal. Tepal is individual unit for perianth. Don't forget. Okay? Already you know these two terms. Sepal's individual unit is we are called as a calyx. Calyx, that's the individual unit is called as sepal. Very good. The next one, corolla, single unit is called as the name is known as petal. Perianth, the third term is also there. Perianth means cannot be differentiated, that calyx and corolla. Understood? The calyx part and the corolla part is cannot be differentiated, means that's we are called as the name is known as perianth. That perianth individual unit or individual member is called as the name is known as, what's the name? Tepal. Clear? These two, sepal, petal or tepal. These three are how like arranging in the flowers. That's the things only they are mentioning in this topic is the arrangement of these words. Okay. First one, the word spiral and spirocyclic or hemicyclic. These three types are they comes under an arrangement of the words. For arrangement of the words, so here they mentioning in two terms mainly. Clear? One is sepal arrangement and another one is petal arrangements. For world means the name itself they have that answer. World. What's mean by world? Very good. So the floral parts are sepal and petal. The floral parts are they arranging in a worlds-like manner. That is we are called as the name is known as world. Clear? So that is the good example of the species is the brassica. Okay, brassica kadugu. Clear? Yes. Next one, that's a spiral. Spiral means, so the floral pods are they arranged in a spiral manner. Okay, so that is the good example is magnolia. Understood, ma? Say yes or no? Yes. The next one is hemicyclic or spirocyclic. Hemicyclic or spirocyclic. So this one is, all of you listen this one carefully, children. Sometime the sepal, the calyx whorl is the partially whorl or sometimes the partially spiral manner. Half of this is world-like manner means the half of the floral words are they comes under in a spiral manner. So that's why the name is we are called hemicyclic or spirocyclic. I understood? Say yes or no? Spirocyclic or hemicyclic means the half of this floral words are they comes under in a world manner, circular manner. Clear? Then some of them are the half of the floral parts are they comes under in a spiral manner. Understood? Say yes or no? That's very one of this important arrangement of the words. They comes under in a these three subtypes. Understood? Can you able to say? Very good, children. First one, world, spiral and spirocyclic or hemicyclic. This is a hemicyclic or spirocyclic. Very one good example of the species is the Annona squamosha. Okay, so this is the specimen, children. Annona, you know this one. Okay, so this is the Annona species. So here, that's a half of this floral whorls are they comes under in a whorled manner or circular manner. Then half of them they are comes under in a spiral manner. That's a good example of the species is the Annona. This is the plant species. Okay, Annona. Then also some of the species are they like that's Polyalthea. So these are the species they comes under in the third arrangements of the flowers. Clear? So this is the species of Annona. Clear? Are you understood, ma? Say yes or no? Yes. Good. Very good. Next one, we are moving in that is the calyx. What do you mean by calyx, children? Please try to tell that answer. What do you mean by calyx? Good. What do you mean by calyx? What do you mean by calyx? We are going to learn about this part. Okay, calyx. Yes, good. First, all of you tell about this one. What is the color? Very good. That's the green in color. Clear? So first one, this calyx means so that is they giving in a protection of this flower bud. Isn't it? That's a flower, that's a bud region. They giving that's a protection. Understood? The individual unit of the calyx is we are called as the name is known as very good. Open your mouth and say that answer. Sepal. Understood, ma? Yes. So totally you tell about this few points about this calyx. So first one, the calyx is they are representing in a green in color. So this is also calyx part. So see this flower, children. So this is specimens also. This is the region as we are called as the name is known as calyx. The calyx is mostly they comes under in a green in color. Clear? Yes. Next one, they giving in a protection. The protection of this flower bud, isn't it? The bud. So this is the region. So this is the calyx, but fully covered, isn't it? The initial stage, that's the early stage of this flower. So they giving in a protection of this. That's the duty for calyx. Understood, pa? Yes. The next one, the individual unit of this calyx is we are called as the name is known as sepal. Have you got it one idea about this regarding calyx? Yes, good. Very good, children. So first one, this calyx, they comes under in three subheadings. Okay. First one is fusion of calyx and duration of the calyx and the shape of the calyx. What is the arrangement and then how that is fusing of this calyx and what is the how many duration they presents that calyx. Clear? The next one, what are the shapes representing that regarding botanically and then the botany regarding what's the names we are using in that one. Clear, children? So these are the things only we are going to learn this today's class. First one, fusion of calyx. How to the fusion means joining. Okay. So this is the comes under in two types. One is aposepalous and another one is synsepalous. Clear? Aposepalous, another one names also they are telling polysepalous. Clear, children? Then synsepalous. Syn means united. Apo means free in condition. The sepals are free in condition means that we are called, the name is known as aposepalous or polysepalous. The sepals are united form means that is we are called as, the name is known as synsepalous. Understood, ma? Syn. So that is united. Apo, free in condition. Clear? That's a free condition of this sepal. So that is the very one good example of this species is Annona. Clear children? So that's the Annona. So many species are there, but that is the one of this good example is given that. So that's the Annona. Clear? Then the Syncephalus. So that is a Syncephalus condition. So that is the one good example of the species is Hibiscus rosa sinensis or shoe flower. Understood children? So this is the good one of the fusions of this calyx. But just you know about and identify, see the specimens, identify that that's a two type of the fusion. One is Apocephalus and another one is Syncephalus. Syns means united form of the calyx whorlis. We are called as the name is known as Syncephalus. Clear? That's a free type of this sepal is there means that is we are called as Polycephalus or that is the Apocephalus condition. Clear children? Say yes or no ma? Yes, very good. So the next one we are going to learn about this is the duration of this floral parts. Duration means how long or how that's a time. The time duration is that presence in the calyx part. That means they are telling in 4 types. Clear children? First one is, so that's a type name is known as Caducous, Deciduous, Persistent and Acquiescent. Clear? Can you repeat this 4 terms children? Very good. Caducous, Deciduous, Persistent and the last one is Acquiescent. Clear? First one, I will explain that one by one. Okay. Caducous type means, all of you listen, the early developmental stage, so the calyx part is withers or so that means by drying or fall down of this calyx. Clear children? That's the type is we are called as the name is known as caducous type. Clear? Suppose if one flower is there means, all of you listen. So this is the flower, isn't it? Initial the bud region, that is the sepal part is there. Okay. Then before the flowering, early developmental stages of the flower completely, so that one is fall off. Clear? That's the sepal part is fall off. So this type is we are called as the name is known as caducous type of calyx. Clear? Next one, the duration of this calyx. So that is the deciduous type. Deciduous type means, so this is the flowering stage is coming, immediately fall off this calyx. Clear? The flowering is the opening of this flower, immediately the calyx part is fall down. Understood ba? Say yes or no? That is we are called as the name is known as deciduous. That is the very good one example of this species is Nilambo. Nilambo, that's one good example. So that's one of the hydrophyte members. So water living plants, very good of the example is Nilambo species. Understood children? Yes. Next one, the persistent calyx. The persistent calyx means, all of you listen. So here, what will happening means, so this is the persistent calyx along with the fruit formation. So here that is the calyx part is up to this is a fruit formation, the ending of this fruit formation, they persist with the fruits. Clear children? The calyxes persist along with the fruit formation. That type is we are called as the name is known as persistent type of calyx. That's one of the good example of this fruit is the brinjal. Clear children? So this is the calyx part. Okay. So this is the fruit formation. So that's a don't fall off this calyx children. So here that's a bell shaped like structures. They forming of this. They forms or covered in that's of fruits. Okay. So this is we are called permanent or persistent. They presents along with the fruits. Okay. So this is the type is we are called as the name is known as persistent calyx. Clear? The next type is acquiescent type. Acquiescent type means, so here this is the calyx part is fully covered, but this one is, so see, persistent calyx means some bell shaped only there, isn't it? But that acquiescent type means this calyx part is fully covered, that is the fruits. Either some cases partially, some cases completely covering of the calyx part. Understood, children? Say yes or no? Yes, very good. So that is the fourth type of this name is the acrescent type of calyx. Clear? So this is the duration of this calyx part. Clear? Once again, I will repeat this to four types, children. All of you listen carefully. Cauticus type of calyx, then deciduous type, persistent and acrescent. Okay? So these four types of this, that is presence and absence of this duration, that base the calyxes, they comes under four types. So this each type you quote that one on examples. Cauticus type means this is the web power, and deciduous type, so that is the one best example is Nilambo, and the next one persistent type, this Brincha, and acrescent type, so that is one of the example of the species is Physalis. So this is the photo, this is Physalis species. Okay? Understood, children? Say yes or no? Yes. The next one we are going to learn about, that's the shape of the calyx. Some shapes also they are mentioned. Okay. First one, the bell shape of the calyx. Okay, that's the bell shape of the calyx's presence means. So that's a shape name is we are called as an campanulate. Okay, the technical botany term is we are called as, the name is known as, that's a bell shape of the calyx, that's called as the calyx name is campanulate. Clear? That's good. On an example of the species is shoe flower. Already you know the specimens, so this is that. Clear, children? Shoe flower. That's one good example of the species is the bell-shaped calyx. Okay, so this like you have to be seeing means, so this like structures the bell shape of the calyx. So that is we are called as, the name is known as campanulate. So that's a good example is shoe flower. Clear, children? Yes. Next one, so of you listen, on shape, so that is the shape name, the shape of the calyxes we are called urceolate. Urceolate. Okay, that's a good example of the species is Vaidenia. Okay, so that is one of the good example of the species is Vaidenia. Next one, that's a sometime there is a tubular like structure is there, children. Okay, that's a tubular like structures. That's a tubular like structures. Mostly you know that the species Datura metal. Datura metal means Umathe. Clear? The Tamil name is we are called Umathe. We are going to learn about that's a taxonomy. There comes under in one of this family, Solanaceae family. That comes under that family. One of the types specimen is we are going to learn, children, Datura metal. That Datura metal flower, so they present in a tubular like structures. Okay, that's a tube like structures. So that is we are called as the shape of the calyx is a tubular calyx. That's one good example of the specimen is the Datura metals. Clear? Understood, ma'am? Say yes or no? Yes. Next one, that's a two-lipped like natures of the calyx. These two-lipped like natures of the calyx, we can see or we can identify in this specimen is the ossimum, tulasi. You heard this specimen? Yes. So that's a specimens only. They present in a two-lipped like natures of this calyx. Clear? The next one, what is the type name means? Some petals of, some calyx part, they giving in a colored. Okay, so that's a, some coloring is represented, children. That coloring type of this, the calyx is present means that is we are called as, the name is known as petaloid calyx. What is that name? Petaloid calyx. So this is the one of this very good, one of this ornamental flower. So that's a flower species name is Musanda. Did you heard this species? Did you see this specimen? Musanda, this is one of the ornamental plant. Okay, children? Yes. Next one, the last one of this is, that's the shape of this calyx is the hair-like nature is there, children. That is the shape of the calyxes we are called as the pappus condition of the calyx. Okay, what's the nature of this calyx? pappus. Pappus means just a hair-like nature. So this one, okay, just a hair-like nature. That's we are called as, the name is known as pappus conditions. Okay, that's good example of this pappus calyx. So that clearly we can see the specimens of Tridax procumbens. Okay, Tridax means you know that that's a Thalaya. So that like we are telling that's Tamil name. So that's a Muriyam Bachale. We heard this name. So that is the specimen is a Tridax. Okay, so there they present that the calyx is the which like nature, children? Hair like structures. That's called as the name calyx is the name called as pappus conditions. Clear, ma? Say yes or no? Just you know about what is the arrangement of this words, and then the calyx means. So first one, how to fusing of this calyx part. Clear? Then what is that duration? How long they presence in the calyx, and then finally what is the shape of this calyx? Okay. Some technical term is very important, children. Don't forget. We are going to learn taxonomy. Just I am mentioning the terms alone. You only want to know that's the concept of this one. Okay, children. Thank you very much, students. Thank you.